Okay, welcome everyone to this presentation where we want to look at how we can get the gradient using what we are calling a triangle method. All right. You know that you can get the gradient. You can get the gradient. You can get the gradient by different methods. All right. So if you have a graph, how do you find the gradient? All right. So there are a lot of methods. You can use the formula m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, provided you draw the tangent line. The second one, you can even use the concept of calculus to find the derivative. Then we can also use what we call the triangle method. So want to see how we can use this triangle method to get the gradient without wasting time. All right, let's look at this case that we have. Specifically, this question. Calculate an estimate of the gradient of the curve at the point x is equal to negative what? -2. So here we are not going to pick points. What we need to do is to identify this point on the curve, which is x is equal to -3. So you go to -3. Go to -3. Then you move up to the curve. So this is my -3. I'll move up to the curve. Okay, so this is where my -3 is. So what you are going to do is at that point, just draw a tangent. Get a ruler. Of course, I'm going to use a freehand just for demonstration purposes. So you draw. It has to touch the curve at only that point. Okay, so you of course you use your ruler. Draw your graph. I mean, draw your tangent line not until you meet the y-axis. All right, and that's that. So what you do is you don't need to struggle. Just pick any point from the line. It can either be this point, whichever point you want here. Any point. All right, then create a triangle. So I'm interested in this point. I've picked this point. So I'm going to create a triangle. So from this point, I go to the y-axis. Then from there, you meet the tangent. You create that triangle, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So your gradient is equal to y divided by x. All right, so x, when you check the scale here, it is 1. It is 1. So sorry for that. So x is 1. Down here it is 1. Then y, you know that from this point to that point, the difference is 10. So since there are 10 lines in between, so each line is a 1. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can say 7. So your gradient is 7, and you're done. And now, because our line is going to the right-hand side, so it will be positive. If it was going to the left-hand side like this, it would have been negative. And you're good to go. Of course, it may be more accurate if you were to draw this line with a ruler. So if you have tried other methods and they are failing you, you can use this one. Suppose you wanted to pick another point, not that one. Okay, suppose I wanted to pick another point. Suppose I picked on this point. Okay, maybe this point. Of course, you can see that I was just using a freehand to draw. So there could be a slight difference, but just get the idea. Then you do this up to here. So find this distance. You know that this is, here it is 1, 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So your gradient is, x here is 1.8, all right? How about the y-axis? The y-axis here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have got 11. So you divide 11 by 1.8. Okay. 11 divided by 1.8. Okay, so you're getting about 6.11. Yeah, this is what you are going to get. So you can see the difference is as a result of the line that we have drawn. So if you use your ruler, you will not get any different. The answers will be the same. I just used my freehand to draw this line. The point is, use your what? Use your ruler to draw that line. Then pick any point. All right? Pick any point. Create a triangle. You can even pick this one. You create a triangle. Then find that. And that's it. You're good to go. All right. Thank you so much. Subscribe to this channel and please share with your friends. For those that want lessons, you can contact us on 0978 56 58 76. It is only 500 kwacha per month, one person only in a group. Okay, thank you so much.